Am I the asshole for asking my boyfriend to text me before calling me? My boyfriend and I have been dating for a few months now, and things are going really well. We share a lot of common interests, and even when we differ, we enjoy learning from each other. We've also set some boundaries, like keeping PDA to just holding hands and not bringing up each other's past unless it's mentioned first by said party. However, there's one small thing that really bothers me, even though it's not really that big of a deal. I get really anxious about phone calls. Whenever my phone rings, I instantly think there's something urgent or serious going on. I've talked to my boyfriend about it, and while he's the opposite and loves calling people since he thinks it's quicker and more personal than texting, I've asked him to text me before calling if it's just for a casual conversation. This way I can relax, knowing it's not an emergency, and decide if I'm available to talk. It's also helpful because if I'm in the middle of something, I can either finish what I'm doing or let him know I'll call him back later. When he calls without texting first, I get stressed, and I don't like letting it go to voicemail because I worry something's wrong. And thus, no matter what I'm doing, I will always stop everything to answer a call. A quick text helps me calm down. And don't get me wrong, I'd love to hear him on the phone. Just a text first would be nice. Recently, he called me without texting first, but it was for an emergency, so I didn't mind. However, since then, he's continued calling without texting, and while he apologizes when it happens, it still bothers me. I don't want to say anything because he's still dealing with said emergency that happened earlier, but I'm starting to feel upset. I'm unsure if I should just let it go since one, it's not a big deal, and two, it's part of his character to call instead of text, or if I should ask him to change this for me. It's a small thing, but it's starting to weigh on me a bit. Am I the asshole?